We have a bad storage, bad SSD right here. This thing does not boot up, can't even access it. So because of that, we tested another one. This one should be working. So we just placed that in. We're gonna go ahead and boot up this computer to see if we get it to come up. There it goes, got the Apple logo, which is great. And it's coming up. So this unit is a 1708. So now we know, let's shut it down. So we know that the issue is the SSD, and I don't think there's a way to fix that. So, okay, it's off. Fan is off. So I'm gonna take the battery out, and we're gonna test it again. Let's lift it up, pry it very slowly. So we know that's the good one. This is the bad one that does not work. Model information right there. Probably gonna order another one similar, 256. And let's put it in. And I've cleaned those pins just in case. That didn't seem to help. So we know there's no board issues. I see a lot of people going crazy trying to figure out how to solve this problem. For me, it's just replacing the drive. Nothing else. Drive goes bad, just replace it. So let's go ahead and test it again. We're gonna add some power here to wake it up and see if this drive is recognized. We're also going to recovery mode. Okay, I got an Apple logo. Didn't get that last time. As you can see, just went into recovery mode, which means it can't find it. Let's go into my guest. That means it can't find the drive. Because if it found a drive, it wouldn't give me this internet recovery. Usually when you can't find a drive, you go into internet recovery, which may take a while. While that's going, just wanted to see the difference. They seem to be identical. Okay, finally got the macOS utility into recovery mode. So now we're gonna go to disk and see if we see anything. It should show a internal disk. Right now, I don't see any internal disk. See that? All I see is this Apple disk image, which is not what we need. This is like 2 gigs. The internal disk is usually, see, I have show all devices. It doesn't show at all. So that means that disk is not detectable. It's totally dead. So we need to order a new one. Let's look at partition real quick. Yep, 2 gigs, that's it, nothing else. So yeah, let's shut down, and we're gonna place an order. Also wanted to show you guys, I compared the 2 drives that I have, and they're identical except one is an A and the other one is a B. So you can see 0067A and 0076B. So the difference is A is literally for a late 2016 model, and B is the mid 2017 model. So for me, the A is not working on this computer. So that could be the issue. It could be just it's not compatible with this model. And I purchased this off of eBay because it wasn't working. It's possible someone added this, but at the same time, I'm like, when I took it apart, this was nice and basically glued up here. So it didn't seem like anyone fooled with it. It seems like this actually came with this unit. So I believe the issue is actually just this thing went bad. But either or, I'm gonna order a new one, but I'm gonna order one with the exact same model number as the one that I tested a few minutes ago that worked. So that kind of concludes our troubleshooting. Our order has arrived, but man, what a big ass box for a small component. We finally got it. And we're gonna open this Mac so we can set it up. And I ended up getting the original, which, what size did I get? This one doesn't say. Okay. Let's see what we have here. A little closer. 256. So I didn't want to get anything bigger, but let's go ahead and remove this. Okay, before we do that, power. Make sure battery is removed or disabled. Lift this up so it's not touching. Now we could pick this out. Okay. We don't know why that doesn't work, right? But I would love to at least try to fix it if it's fixable instead of going where it's supposed to go. Okay, let's put the screws. I'll tell you, my vision is not as good as it used to be. That's why I'm messing up. Ugh. Okay, we are almost ready for our test, and as always, let's pray that everything works out so that we have a working laptop. All right, let's go ahead and turn it on and see if it works. I might have to put some power. Let's see. Let's get our power in there. There we go, booting up. Pray guys, that we got something good. By the way, this screen was previously damaged, some liquid, but we're gonna use it as a test screen. And we're gonna put this in the box. So it's taking longer, which means it's a good thing, because this one would just fail immediately. So we might just be good. Nope. Okay, that's not a problem. It might be that there's nothing on that drive. So we're going to get an external hard drive and try to boot from it. Beautiful. Look what we got, which is amazing. So let's continue. And now is the moment that I'm really anxious about. We're gonna say ignore, and we're gonna go to disk utility, and there it goes, right there, our internal drive. So yeah, this drive is nice and fresh, so we're gonna do an erase, and we're gonna call it MacBook HD and format. Amazing. And it's done, and that was quick. The next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna run our carbon copy cloner. Okay, so this failed. I got an error. I don't know why exactly, but it could be something to do with permissions. So for that reason, we are going to literally, we're gonna shut it down. I'm gonna go through recovery mode. Sometimes these laptops are fussy like that. It doesn't let you clone. So I'm gonna remove this external, and we're gonna try this recovery mode. So it should be Command R while it's booting up. That should give us recovery. And it's gonna ask for the network. I'm gonna plug an Ethernet card here, which is Ethernet adapter, because we want it to be quick. I hate doing this over Wi-Fi, which is sometimes very painfully slow. So we're gonna take the power, move it over to here, and we're gonna connect this. So let this get going, and let's see. I'll hear that little beep. So that means it should see my network connection. There we go. So English. And one thing I want to do is go to utilities and look at the startup utility. Oh, there's no password. It's off. Okay, that's good. So that means I'm able to reboot with current external hard drive without a problem. So yeah, we're just gonna go ahead and reinstall the Mac OS. Since I couldn't do the cloning, this is our only way, and it's gonna go to Mojave, and then after that we'll try to do, do an update to Ventura, because Mojave's a little older. Okay, so yeah, we're gonna let this go. It's taking a while asking for the disk. I might have to format that disk again if it's in a weird state. So yeah, let's quit this. So quit install, disk utility. Let's pick our disk again and erase MacBook HD. And we want to do APFS. And GUI partition, we'll leave that alone. Okay. Okay, almost done. Completed. Let's get out of there. Now we'll try installing again. And hopefully this time we don't have any issues finding our external hard drive. Agree. There you go. Now you see the drive. Beautiful thing. Okay, let it do its thing. It's gonna take some time. Okay, it's almost there. Estimating remaining time. There we go. We finally got the screen to continue. And what? Why is it asking for that? US keyboard? Maybe because it sees this external plug here. It shouldn't. Whatever. Let's continue. Transfer anything just because it's not working right. So everything else, skip. Close this. Agree. Agree. I'm gonna create an account called Mac. Okay. Okay, look at that. We're looking good. So we're gonna go right into a, let's see, where you at? Where you at? So yeah, about this Mac and software update. So we want to update the OS. Let's see what options we get. It just wants to do the crappy one. I don't really want to do that. So I may have to go to App Store. Let's go to the browser. And I'm going to say Ventura update for Mac. Okay, Apple. Let's see if we could do this without having to freaking sign in. View in App Store. Continue. Okay, get it. Okay. We're gonna get Ventura right now. The required version is not available. Okay, that was a bogus message, but check it out. Upgrade. That's what we want. Let's do it. Okay, we got continue installation. Agree. Pick the disk. Type the current password, and let it continue. And now it should be starting up. So if you ever have that issue with cloning or whatever, just go into recovery and do a clean install. A lot of these MacBook are a little finicky about that. Our install has been completed. So we are all set and up to date. So this computer is all good. Thanks for watching. As usual, like, subscribe for more videos like this.